At my school, the janitor was 7 years old. So was the lunch lady, come to think of it. This isn't a strange story, dear. It's every school in Japan. Today I'll show you why the children scrub their own toilets. And the reason isn't discipline or thrift. It's something much older. Sit down, pour some tea. Let me take you back to Osaka. I was 8, and the bell after lunch meant one thing: sōji no jikan, cleaning time. We pushed the desks to the back of the room together. Then came the Zōkin, a small rag wrung out in cold water, both hands on it, bottom in the air, and run all the way down the corridor. We called it Zukingaki, and we raced it like the Olympics. My rival was a boy named Kenji, quick as a rabbit. He beat me every single week. Later, I'll tell you about the one Tuesday I didn't lose. I can still smell that wet cloth on warm wooden floors. My knees were bruised all through the 3rd grade, and I was so proud of my corridor. Even the teachers cleaned alongside us, sleeves rolled up. Now, how does it actually work? In Japanese public schools, there's no cleaning crew waiting after class. A few adults handle the heavy, dangerous jobs, yes. But the everyday cleaning belongs to the children. Every day after lunch, the whole school stops. 15-20 minutes, classrooms, hallways, stairs, the entrance, and yes, even the toilets. The word for it is sōji. It simply means cleaning, but in Japan, that little word carries a promise. The space that carries you deserves your hands. Nobody grumbles much. It's as normal as the bell itself. And who gets assigned the toilets? Nobody you'd expect. And it doesn't stop at cleaning. In most schools, the children also serve lunch to each other. This duty is called kyūshoku tōban, the lunch-serving team. The team puts on white coats, caps and little masks. They carry the pots up from the kitchen, careful as surgeons. They ladle soup, portion rice, and hand each classmate a tray. Then everyone eats together in the classroom, teacher included. When I was on duty, I felt 10 feet tall. You say thank you differently to hands you've seen working. So, who decides which child gets the toilets? Nobody decides, dear, because everybody takes a turn. The class is divided into small duty groups called Han. The jobs rotate week by week through every single child. The fast runner scrubs the sinks. The shy one leads the team. Nobody is too good for toilet week. Nobody. Tell me in the comments, dear, did you ever clean your school? Which job did you hate? 5 words will do. I won't pretend I loved toilet week as a girl, but I remember the day I finished and the tiles shone. Oh, and that Tuesday I finally beat Kenji. He'd just finished toilet week. His arms were jelly. A win is a win, dear. And a funny thing happens when you've cleaned a floor yourself. You think twice before you drop something on it. Not because of a rule, but because you remember your own knees. Where does this come from? It's older than the schools. In Buddhist temples, cleaning was never just housework. It was practice. Zen monks still begin their day with a broom in hand. They say you're not polishing the floor, you are polishing the mind. The schools simply inherited the idea, rag by rag. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Isn't cleaning the adult's job? Why make children do it? But you have it backwards, dear. We don't clean because the school is dirty. We clean so the children learn what care feels like in their hands. Responsibility isn't something you can explain to a child. It has to be handed over like a warm rag. And gratitude for unseen work You teach it by letting them be the unseen worker for a week. So, what's your piece of Japan to take home today? This week, give someone true ownership of one shared space. A child, a partner, or yourself if you live alone. Not as punishment, as trust. This shelf is yours, this little garden, this kitchen table. When my children were small, each owned one corner of our home. My daughter kept the entryway. She arranged everyone's shoes like treasures. Let them be proud of it and don't redo their work behind them, even if it's a little crooked. My corridor in Osaka is long gone now, but my hands still remember it, and they never learned to be careless. Small hands, small rag, big lesson. Next time, I'll tell you why we never waste a single grain of rice. Subscribe for more small pieces of Japan, dear, so you don't miss it. I'll put the tea on.